Let me get back to, let's do another video. I want to talk about Sartu. I keep telling people organ harvesters are chasing me. You know, we had that whole situation with all those people from Atlanta Graffiti trying to kill me and sell my wives. And Americans, it's like, just kind of take a step back. When is it, how many wives do you have? Just understand, it's like language and time is changing fast. I'm a Native American. So it's like Native Americans are renowned for the treatment of their women. American men are not. So the thing is, once I make a connection, I make a connection. So anyway, Sartu, my current wife on earth, the one that comforted me on the losses, the transitions of my two previous earthly wives that are now my wives in heaven, Erica and Muna. I don't want anybody to judge her if something happens to me. If those organ harvesters catch up with me, do not judge her. She is a very important woman that you guys are going to see. You're going to see her, and she has a very important role with humanity. We have multiple lifetimes together. Our last lifetime was the Korean War. I didn't live very long after I was deployed. And while we're not newlyweds in terms of intimacy, we want to live together. We really want to live together and raise our children together. That's what we want to do. And we need me to be alive. Please don't let this be like the Korean War lifetime. We had another lifetime. I was among Adam's first children. Adam had 70 children. They weren't all recorded in the Bible. I was one of them. Sartu was one also. In those days, we were permitted to marry our siblings. That's all they were. It was like, it was a different period of human evolution. You don't do that now. This is hundreds of thousands of years ago. So me and Sartu been together since the beginning. If those of you that have been following our family, these years as we've been fighting Matt Field, the guy that killed Muna and Erica, and a lot of other women, actually. Matt Field killed a lot of women. Priscilla told me. I'm gonna stick through it. I'm gonna stick through it. Please understand that Sartu is a very different person than Muna Ahmed. Muna Ahmed had a very different personality. Has a very different personality. She's also a registered angel in the city of Los Angeles, as so is Erica Renee Johnson Kelly. Both are registered angels in the city of Los Angeles. So while we have some drama with the organ harvesters chasing me during this this quest, we got a lot of beauty too. Sartu and I, we talk to angels. So if there's anybody you need to contact, Sartu and I can help you. Never judge Sartu. She is such a beautiful person. She is one of the few people that actually adhere to the hashtag Black Lives Matter. My life mattered to her, and her life mattered to me. So we fought back to back to protect ourselves from organ harvesting and prostituting. It's not normal for... I talked to a Native American today, and he said the proof that you're a Native American is if you're running and you're hiding. If you're not running and hiding, you're not a Native American. And it shouldn't be like that. This is Beverly Hills. So we had so much judgment of our relationship, and lack of acknowledgement, because there was so much, the fervor behind the mob mentality of Muna's not his wife, he's a psycho, he's insane. She went a whole 2 years, well, a year and a half being disrespectful. 2 years truly, because I knew that this was Muna's husband. I may not have known the intricacies of the relationship. That's why I hurt Thaka's feelings and said, not married like that. Because I know Thaka from a very long time ago, when he said a set of values that were very oppressive to women. Understand, Riyadh and Nasser can recover, but we have to live our lives separately. Hayat and Ishmael can recover, but we have to live our lives separately. We need freedom to do so. We need resources to do so. We can't keep fighting for our lives and be expected to keep breathing. Someone is going to take us out. And those that have the power to prevent it, you are not going to fare well in the next lifetime. If you have the power to prevent Sartu, Thaka, and Coral, Sartu, and Thaka, Sartu, Thaka, Coral, Sartu, Coral, Thaka, Coral, Sartu. If you can't stop us, if you can't put in any kind of effort, it's like, this isn't even a normal situation. It's like, I'd have been poisoned. You can't call the police for this. There are people stalking me. You can't just get a gun. But you can give your family members freedom. You can get Danielle Mashanga to let Coral go and give her father a settlement so he could get some proper resources in California to care for his daughter. That's it. It's like, let's say it's my belief system that the pandemic is killing people. The stress, the fear, the mask are killing people. There's nowhere to sit. A lot of homeless people are doing themselves in because it's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. You have to sleep on concrete. It's so uncomfortable. And the issue is with the homeless people, a lot of the homeless people aren't like people who are lifelong homeless people. It's people like me that ran into some random problem during coronavirus, and it's just like a snowball effect. When you get all these legal institutions, it's like, oh, we're closed for the pandemic. Like, yeah, you're just fucked. It's that simple. And then it's like, once you're out here and you're being judged because your clothes are dusty or dirty, and you're interacting with people who don't have that much life experience, even older people. It's like they don't go anywhere. It's like, hypothetically speaking, you live in Burbank. That's it. There's nothing else to your life. Burbank. That's it. Or Instagram, because it's like, the thing is, the physical community is kind of dissolved, which has also contributed to the mental problems that we're having in this society. The lack of socialization during quarantine is killing humanity. And there's a lot of people who know it that's high up. There's a lot of people who know who's high up. Be bold, those of you who know these things. The more people who speak, the less issues we have. Back to my beautiful Sartu. This is the kind of woman. Did I say that? I would channel her and say it myself. Okay, I'm sorry. After Muna Ahmed Kelly was taken from this earth, I told Instagram and Facebook she was resurrected 3 days later and came back to have sex with me. And it was so real. And it kept me going. I would have killed myself. I would have killed myself. SAR2 came to my house with a damn wig on. And the last outfit I saw Buddha in it and fucking good sex with me. And told me, she told me that a man shouldn't go out like that. That's all she said. I love her so much. I love her so much. I love her so much. I love you, SAR2. And if something happens to me, just know I love when we was in Savannah. And I was so sick, and I went into that post-traumatic stress disorder shit where I was like a little boy, and I said, can I have some titty? And he gave it to me, and he healed me, and I'm still healing. So if I disappear, SAR2, with these people poisoning me and shit,